Problem Solution by AccountingWare. Welcome to our training video on using filters within ActivityHD. Filters are designed to help you reduce the amount of data in your view, so you can quickly focus on the records that matter most. This becomes especially useful when you're working with a large number of records that might otherwise feel overwhelming. Let's navigate to Accounts Receivable and click Customers. One of the most versatile and accessible ways to filter your data is by using the Lookup field. Here, you can manually enter one or more values to limit what appears in your view. As you hover over the Lookup field, notice in the status bar which related content fields are displayed. ActivityHD also includes a helpful wildcard feature. If you only remember part of a customer's name, you can use an asterisk as a wildcard to match multiple possible values. Notice how this helps narrow down the list, even when you don't have the exact wording. Now, let's walk through a real-world example. Imagine you want to identify all past due customers. Instead of manually scanning through your entire customer list, you can apply a filter to display only the records that meet that criteria. On the screen, you can see that all customer records are currently visible. From here, select the Past Due Customers filter. As soon as it's applied, notice how the list updates to show only the customers that match those conditions. If you'd like to apply more than one filter, hold down the Control key while selecting an additional filter from the list. You'll see the results update again based on both filters. To remove a filter, click the green X to the right of the field. Notice how the previous filter appears in a light gray or ghost-like font. If you want to quickly reapply the last filter you used, click the green filter icon. As you may have noticed, there are also two main styles of filters. A basic filter applies immediately, and you'll see the results update right away. A prompting filter, on the other hand, will ask you to enter one or more values, such as a date range or balance, before displaying results. On the screen, you'll notice that prompting filters begin with a question mark and are grouped together using that naming convention. If you want to create a personal filter, right-click the folder in the navigation pane called Customers and select Maintain Filters. In the dialog box, enter a descriptive name, and if needed, check the Shared option to make it available to other users. Then, in the Fields list, expand the appropriate entity and select the field you want to filter on. As you do this, the condition prompts will appear on the right. After entering your criteria, click Save and you'll see the new filter added to your list on the left. Notice that filters in ActivityHD are available in several forms. There are built-in filters, which come with the system and cannot be modified, personal filters that you create for your own use, and shared filters that can be accessed by multiple users. Creating a prompting filter follows a similar process as basic filters. Start by entering a question mark before the filter name. Then, when defining your condition, select a comparison operator and choose parameter instead of a fixed value. This will prompt the system to ask for input each time the filter is applied like you saw earlier. Once you have finished creating your filters, save and return to the view. You can now apply each new filter and watch how the view changes. You can also customize your view to support your filters. Right-click anywhere in the view, select Options, and choose the columns you want to display. As you make changes, you can drag columns to reorder them, or click the top of the columns to sort them in ascending or descending order. As you become more comfortable with basic filtering, you can start using more advanced techniques. Let's return to the Filters window for a more advanced example. If you need multiple conditions in the same field, select the field once to create the first condition. Then double-click that same field again, even if it already has a red check mark, to add another condition line. On the screen, notice how the second condition appears below the first. By default, these conditions are connected with AND, meaning both must be true. In some cases, that won't return any results. To change this, hold down the Control key and click to select both condition lines, then click the Group button. You'll see a new grouped line appear, indicated by parentheses. With that group selected, change the operator from AND to OR. That way, the filter will return results when either condition is true instead of both. If you created a filter that you no longer want, you can simply select the ActivityHD icon in the top left, click Edit, then select Delete. You can delete personal filters and shared filters, but you cannot delete built-in filters. As your needs evolve, you can continue refining your filters to keep your data focused and relevant. Filters are a powerful way to save time, reduce manual searching, and quickly identify the information you need, whether that's outstanding balances, specific customer groups, or targeted account activity. In this video, we covered how filters work, the different types available, and how to apply them in a practical scenario. For more information, be sure to visit the help text or contact our support team. Thanks for watching.